Hey everyone, it's Tesla Tom here. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm here to review the Magback rim case for Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. We've got a Tesla Model Y dual motor performance today to test this on with the red underline, so that's how you know it's performance. This Model Y has got the Uber turbine wheels. There's also options to accessorize the induction wheels for Model Y and also Uber turbine wheels for Model 3 as well. Okay, so this is what it looks like fully installed. This is one we prepared earlier. And as you can see, there were scratches previously. There's evidence down here. But, you know, it's not completely covered, but trust me, there were scratches all along this rim. And now with the Magback protector, it looks pretty good with the new accessory. All right, so here's an example of a Tesla Model Y Performance Uber turbine wheel with the alloy. As you can see, this one is in almost pristine condition. Well, it is in pristine condition. And there's no scratches on the rim, so it's been well taken care of. And this is what it should look like. And unfortunately, this one on the rear has been scratched already, as you can see. So this product, this Magback rim case, is really helpful to, one, either cover up scratches like this, or two, protect one that's still in pristine condition. So let's unbox it right now. Okay, so Magback sent me 4 of these boxes, one for each wheel. And I've got a coupon code as well, so check that out in the video description below for a discount for our viewers. So each box is packed like this. I'll just open it up for you. So inside we have a set of instructions, some protective film, which we'll go through, just to protect your original rims, some alcohol wipes, which you will use to clean your rim, some more alcohol wipes, and then you've got the covers here, and they interlock into each other, and one of them has a little inset like that, and that's to cover obviously the tire inlet right there. Okay, so let's go through it. And by the way, they also gave me this little pry tool, which I'll show you why that's important. That's essential for the last connection for these covers. You'll know why very shortly. Okay, so let's undo the elastics. And you see, just unpackaged, they look like that. And they interlock into each other like this on the wheel. And on the back, they've got 3M adhesive tape like that. So that helps secure it onto the original alloy. Okay, so let's put these aside. And the first step is to clean this alloy with the alcohol wipe. So just give this a nice clean. Since they gave us 3, I'll probably just clean a third for each wipe. Give it a good clean. Don't have to clean the whole alloy, just the rim, just the edge. Beautiful alloys, the Uber turbines. It's just a shame they're so close to the edge of the wheel there, see that, the tyre, so they are very prone to being scratched as you go too close to the curb, I guess. It's no issue with these low profile tyres. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. Like I said, just clean enough. You don't have to go crazy. I think particularly pay attention to probably the sort of in between the spokes too. That's important because that's where the protector will sit as well. Okay, so next step you'll see is the film, which I talked about earlier. So there's 2 sets of films. I'll show you this one first. So the first set is these guys here. Okay, so they look like that, a bit thinner, and these will attach to here, and that's just to protect the original rim in case you uninstall it one day. And then the second set of film is for in between the spokes, and they're very, very thin, not adhesive as such, they're sort of clingy more than sticky, and that's again to protect the rim. So let's start with the thin ones. Peel one off for you. You see how there's perforated on one side and then continuous on the other. and it's arced like that, so it just follows the curvature of the rim. Okay, see that? All right, I'll just do one more. So again, just follow the edge of the rim like that. Okay. All right, and don't worry about bubbles because the actual product will sit on top of it, and they're easy enough to peel off if you need to one day. All right, so I'm going to go around the whole wheel and do that. All right, so as you can see, I've gone around to put the film on every spoke on the rim right there, so that's all protected. Okay, so now the second part is to fill in the gaps between the spokes, and so I'll just pull out these second set of films. And so there's one special one, as you can see that? There's a one with a little inset, and obviously that is for this part here where the valve inlet is, and then the rest will just be all the same. Okay, so let's start with that one. Just peeling this off now, like that. Okay, so let's pop this on again, just over the rim on that edge, and then doesn't have to be too perfect, but ideally, see how easy it is to come off if you need to. If you're aiming for perfection, I suppose you want to have this on the edge. There, okay? And just roll it over like that. So yeah, that's the valve inlet done. That's probably the hardest one. And then the rest, I'll just show one more example. So again, one edge is perforated. And then, is the right word, perforated? Scalloped? Not sure. It's got cuts in it, whatever it is. And then just roll it over the edge like that. Okay. Okay, not perfect, but just to protect the rim, which we'll do now for the rest of the wheel. Okay, so we have gone around and done pretty much every surface, rim, spoke, and also the in-between parts, so the whole rim is now protected, as you can see. Right, so now comes the important part, which is obviously to install the cover. And again, I start with the valve inlet, with the inset there. And you see how there are hooks behind each cover, right? They're all hooked. So this is that's the key one, and then this is that's what they all look like. Either hooks or like I guess a gutter. And the gutter goes behind. There's a bit of a, I guess I can put my finger behind the actual alloy, and that's where these gutters or the hooks sort of latch onto the back there, like my finger's doing that. Hard to show you with the camera, but you get the idea. Okay, so let's start with the key piece, which is the one with the valve inlet. And we will, first of all, on the back, as I said earlier, there is 3M tape backing. So let's peel this off. Just peel that off like that. And again, just got to get your finger, just peel that off there. Okay, that's good. And again, like I said, hook onto the back of the alloy with this key piece. Okay, had a bit of a click, so it's gone behind. And just start on this edge here, and then just slowly just flick it over. And yeah, that's basically it. So that's the first piece. And then they tell you to move in a counterclockwise or anti-clockwise direction, depending which part of the world you're from. And we'll go this way like that. So same thing. Just peel off the backing tape for the next one. And obviously during the installation phase, there are some sharp points, so just be really careful. Don't penetrate the tire, that'd be the worst thing. And again, don't scratch the rim either while you're installing, so care is recommended. So again, just behind the rim. Okay, so that's over. Just snap it in like that. So once you hear the snap, that means it's it's in. And there's a bit of a gap, which you'll see once we install. That's part of the product. Okay, so as you can see, we've actually done the whole wheel. It looks pretty good, I must say, all the way around, except for this one, the last interlocking piece. And this is actually the hardest one because you've actually got to snap it under the first one we did, and then the previous one too. So, all right, let's do this. So first things first, I've got this pry tool which was included with the set. I'm just going to stick this under here, so it just pulls that one forward just a touch. Okay, because this is such a tricky piece to install, what I've done is actually just pull this one with the valve inlet out a little bit first, so it's loose like that. And then we'll put this slot in. Okay, so that one goes on. Okay, so that one is on. And then we'll put this one back. Okay. So, with a bit of persuasion, that is the trickiest one to do, that last join, but I think we've got it all now. There we go. So, one more look around the wheel. Looks pretty good. There's your finished product. Good wheel protector for the pristine one. Okay, so here's the back right wheel. As you can see, some rim rash there. Okay. So we're going to put the covers on this one, and then we'll show you that it can cover up defects like this. Okay, so there we go, after shot, looks good, covered all the rim rash. And as you saw me struggling with this last interconnecting piece, that is the hardest bit, whatever you choose to use. The inlet one is probably a little bit easier because it's two-pronged, so you can sort of pry it a little bit more, but still not super easy. But yeah, just a bit of feedback from Magback. But it does interconnect eventually if you're patient with it. But yeah, end product is good. All right, everyone, you've been watching Tesla Tom on Ludicrous Feed, installing the Magback rim protectors for Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. In particular, this is the Tesla Model Y Uber Turbine wheels for the performance variant. Again, I'll leave a link to the product in the video description below with my coupon code, which will get you a discount as per the description. So thanks so much for watching. Until the next Ludicrous Feed video, happy charging.